close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy, you got another one. Ha. I mean, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Like a mic. I've got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise where she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna, the 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it.
Nah, Justin, you need shots, not squats.
Get dressed, ladies. The drug dealers are out. I heard they like them thick, with a whole lot of mouth. 80 degrees next week, we drinking Crown, and I could feel the hoe in me defrosting now. If that meat make me forget I got kids, Alexa, schedule me for that appointment. Summertime.
We're gonna play a classic improv game, but we're gonna put a little beat spin on it. Yeah, y'all know it, y'all love it. It's called Cabana Questions. Now what we gotta do, we're gonna try to stump each other. Everybody gonna run up here and all they can do is ask questions. Now, the first team member that doesn't ask a question or gets stumped gets kicked up out of there. DJ D-Rec, we ready?
Your pairing is protected sex and unprotected sex. You don't think you can trust me?
Why you hate me so much?
Could I just put the in?
Am I really that bad?
Do you think I can pull out?
Do you want a family?
What?
You gonna have a family. Are you ready for a baby girl or a baby boy?
Nah. So you're pairing is black people barbecues and white people barbecue.
Isn't weed illegal?
You're not gonna call the cops on this barbecue too, right?
Why is this chicken so spicy?
You know you're not supposed to put raisins in the potato salad, right?
Wait, is that a DJ? Why?
You never heard Back That Ass Up? Can you back that ass up?
You think I haven't heard that song? Thinks you're conceited.
Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. See the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first of all time. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The ball falls, you know the pit and the feet bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Next level.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They run with a big man in his 7th season. It's Derrick Henry. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On play action, it's Murray. Going for the deep ball. Intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the drive turnover.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone.
Bitch, nobody told y'all that.
I don't think it'll stop them from
These
trying again
niggas
the
just
rest of
making
the
shit
game.
up, bro.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I don't know the JK so fast.
Sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 44, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
my
one
man
in.
stacked back there, my boy.
On 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. That's complete to Lazard. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Fourth down, Prescott. Able to find Isabella.
Put your hands in the air, nigga. That's an interception.
Way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So on 4th down, a big-time completion, and the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation.
That he is into the end zone for Washington touchdown.
I gotta stop holding the speed.
J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Inside handoff, Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Damn, this nigga takes forever to pick a fucking play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the
You're on
loss.
defense. Fuck, let's take this away.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And they need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. That's the 20.
What the fuck is you spinning for, bitch? Ain't nobody pressed that shit.
17-yard line here.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and
my
reestablished the
God.
tempo.
Give me that.
A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
You know where I'm going. We can only put 3 niggas in this fucking box.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 75. And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one
I
up.
dabbed me and didn't touch me.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone
Fuck.
understands the preparations that go into a game for an
Damn,
offensive
his slow
line.
kicking ass.
Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And Franklin's just about
nigga, is that nigga going? Take that nigga, bro.
Specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
Fill that shit up, nigga.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they held him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Kenny!
It will be incomplete.
Good shit, my boy.
Dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Evans. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Sir, you was doing that shit.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
This shit, Shaquille. Way to fight, nigga. 2-6. Like me freshman year, boy. Like my son.
That ass. Lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Samaje print.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Lorenzo Carter able to get him, and on the season that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Hell nah, how the fuck is he just coming over there? That nigga's just not blocking him.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
He's rushing.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He'll return it from the 6. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. down throw for Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
What the fuck should I just do that?
On 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Oh, that's an interception. I knew he was throwing it. Seen it. Fucking interception,
Seen
man.
that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the
Just let
entire
that nigga go
season
for a little bit.
working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Third and long for Prescott. Airing this one out.
Yes, sir. Give me that, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Complete.
This
And the
shit.
tackle going to be made out to 38. But Dak Prescott, probably not the
Terrible
first name you
decision.
think of in terms of
Great
strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Jordan Poyer, I blame you, bitch. Where the fuck was your antennas?
Throwing. Prescott.
Come on, intercept the ball, fucking Kenny. You think I changed the play for no fucking reason, nigga? Intercept the ball,
But
bitch.
instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. First down, Prescott. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You kids and your nothing glitches.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, Prescott again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Off the play fake, Prescott. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Dobbins once more. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Damn.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. He had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
Oh, no, I'm dope. I'm good.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. In motion goes the tight end. Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Dallas Goedert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's good for 28 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And Henry gets the call there on first down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. First down, Murray. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll find Jones again, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play like that, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. As the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of a tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Evans has it left side. And they were just run upfield across the floor. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Hit that nigga, bro. The bitch ass nigga just gonna watch this nigga throw the ball, nigga. What kind of weak ass shit is that?
Leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Good effort
I hate this game.
take a shot, but it's third down.
If that was the computer, them niggas is catching that and running 50 miles per hour. I'm standing right there, I can't even fucking focus.
We'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway.
Why you do that best this week?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Prescott on first down. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the field.
What is the point of me aligning these niggas outside if you still allow that nigga to go outside? It makes no sense.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. How about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Thank you.
All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Why is my guy so fucking tall? When the fuck did he get that big?
Interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we?
It's a good thing about having good safeties. Once you keep doing the same plays, them niggas is not about to let that shit happen.
Things off. You take it from there.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Henry. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves him with options here on 2nd and just a yard. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Henry up the middle. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Shaquille Leonard, the All-Pro, in on the tackle. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice.
Get the fuck out of here. This nigga was on a block. I was like, get the fuck out of here. This nigga is hilarious, bro.
He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So the failure to connect on second down, and leaves him staring up here at 3rd and 8. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Just
all right,
man. There, and it's going to bring out the 3rd down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Amari Cooper, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are an extra point away now from
if I
tying this
fucking do
ball
that shit one more fucking time, bro.
This time, the extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even. The kicks away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he returns this to the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Mike Evans.
That's the only bad thing about that play.
And the Commanders have
just
taken
literally
the
just
lead.
watch them
The
and
call is to
go
go
for
for one and
it.
kick the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their
What the
last
fuck
drive.
is that? This man, he gets his
And Xavier Woods with a pick, and the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And
he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. J.K. Dobbins. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. The return is Jones from the end zone. Got a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Murray.
That's he's such a cheater. Manning bitch ass.
Defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. On play action, it's Murray.
God damn, Tyler! I'm gonna throw that bitch all the way over there. Look at that.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Murray off play action. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Again to Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gives them a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I want to see it again.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
I didn't do that.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Let's see what's happening. He's not getting touched at all. He's just coming to the couch.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw is Murray.
Bruh, this nigga Stephon is fucking fire.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Normally, you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
This is a fucking hour, my boy.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he's pinned it at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they'll throw in Murray. Completion here to Claypool. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now left side on the swing pass. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, man open, here is Jones. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Why would you? This nigga came back in. What the fuck is the matter with you, Chase? Just sit in the back of the corner. It's a touchdown. Man, I threw it. I fucking high-pointed the ball and you fucking start running back in. Why did you run back?
To get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. On the move past the 40, and it's a Titans touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. And he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Oh shit! The fuck?
Pringle going to stay in the end zone. This will come out to the 25.
Brian out there trying to prove a point. Fuck me. I'm him.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. They take a shot
Jordan Boyer out there, my boy.
Up falling incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Well, Prescott here to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Washington going to send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Get the ball. Oh, shit. Who the fuck is that back there? Who the fuck was it? 10. Oh, Jarek McKinney. Jarek McKinney. I think. I'm in too many fucking leagues. I forget everybody's numbers and shit.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Davis, I gave you a chance, Felix. You let me down. Bum rookie. I could have thrown it to Chase. I threw it to you.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now.
Who's that? Is that my nigga Kyle?
Completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Oh, nigga, stop playing on this interception. Stop fucking cheating.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping, in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Back on the sideline.
Secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
Roger, break one time.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
What the fuck Amari Cooper right in the fucking slot? He gotta be loose. Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Murray, one final try. To the left side and complete for Amari.
I had a timeout. I was trying to get you bitches. It's fucking good.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.
8 interceptions. They would like to it. Reality.
Both sides compete against each other all the time. We go to each other in practice. Obviously,
Don't hurry the fuck up. I gotta play a fucking other game. It's pissing me off. It's alright shit. It's me hard to play this
that's what we
fucking
saw
game.
from both the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
So for the Commanders, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7.
This nigga threw 7 interceptions. Bum ass nigga. Derek Henry, you had a decent game, my boy.
Hold up. It ain't even breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Full from all of the base. My ace boom going big.
Please, bro.
20 years later, know my name. King Crown, we lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade.
The whole time I was seeing him, I was kind of just using it as a psychology experiment, and I didn't really like the guy. I more just wanted to see if I could break his heart, and it was fun.
So did you break his heart then?
Just a wee bit. I hope I did a little damage.
Wow. Okay. Why do you hope that you did a little damage?
Just, I like humbling men.
You like humbling men?
Yeah, it's like my pastime.
Your pastime is humbling men. You do work at the Spearmint Rhino, so that's strip club. So do you humble men there?
No, I think they're mine. Whole times I was saying.
Y'all niggas like white bitches.
Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no ideas. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Campbell downfield. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, there's a pretty big start right there. They go bombs away on the first play from scrimmage.
Put a smile on your face, didn't it? Not because you're rooting for anyone, but that's the way to begin a game, to put someone back on their heels and announce that they plan to be aggressive.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. That ball caught by Campbell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Pickett will look to throw it here. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Pickett now on first down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Pickett. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. Finding room at midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Jackson to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 2nd down and goal. Jackson. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Excellent recognition, and none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Aaron Jones, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
49ers nothing.
Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From his end zone, here's Traymon Smith. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. George Pickens, 63 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they can do. They'll let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more, being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson will keep it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Now Jones. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Aaron Jones, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a long, sustained run to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. To the air on first down with Pickett. Finding Pickens for another catch. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
They'll throw again with Pickett. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Back to throw, Pickett. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Completes it to Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or...
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Valdez-Scantling in the final seconds of the first half. Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Looking for Campbell downfield. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now Pickett on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 3 before.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. T.J. Edwards. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They go play action now. Jackson looking for Campbell downfield. They got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Pickett will look to pass it. Finds Pickens outright. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Curtis Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are back within a score. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Ball at the 24 at a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Jackson. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game as his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Randy Gregory from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. He's got a man, complete. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett now on 1st down. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Jackson running again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any running throw, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Off play action, Pickett. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
On second down, Jacobs. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Pickett now from the gun here. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And the Niners are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Jacobs. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Here's Pickett. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up second and 6 now from the 24. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Jackson going to hold on to this. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. The Jackson going to run again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Campbell making the catch. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll go option on second down, right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Seahawks, it was a great all-around performance. points as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
I would have fucked that nigga up, bro. You ain't about to talk to me like that.
True stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take up for the meal, hella 5 now. Take off the fuck.